Hi, Lee Farnell here, leading your best life. And today we're going to talk about Donald Trump, negotiation, and argy-bargy. The negotiation skills that you don't learn in primary school, secondary school, or university, or kindergarten, or anywhere people are nice. But I'm going to talk about what I saw on television this morning, and then how we've used GPT chat to deconstruct Donald Trump's negotiation skills so that you can get better, and me get better, we all get better at argy-bargy. As we say, you never make as much money as when you're negotiating, and we just don't learn these skills in school. So stay tuned. This is super, super important. Well, this morning while I was having breakfast, I was watching YouTube, as I often do, and I was watching Donald Trump sign executive orders, as he's doing each morning, and he's cleverly using executive orders, signing. It's got all the press in there, so they're seeing him do things, so his voter base can see, man, this guy's taking action and he's appointing people and he's doing this. But in amongst it all, they're asking him questions about China and Canada and Mexico and tariffs and so on. And he's using his standard art-of-the-deal negotiation strategies with these countries. But of course, he does it so well. So I thought what I'd do, rather than me sit around and make notes, I'd ask GPT chat, what do you think Donald Trump's negotiation style and tactics are against Canada and Mexico and China? And let me go through 5 points that GPT chat's come up with, which is just brilliant. We know that he's doing them. And as one of my mentors from years ago, Robert Kiyosaki, said in the program Money and You, a ploy, once you know it's a ploy, it no longer has the same power. Now, I'm sure these countries, China, Mexico, and Canada and others, now well and truly know there are a lot of smart people sitting around the table, but these ploys still work. And certainly the media love it. But let's go through the 5 points. Donald Trump's negotiation style, particularly in trade deals involving tariffs with people like Canada, Mexico, China, follow a few very consistent patterns. And here are 5 key tactics that he repeatedly employs, and again, you can use as well. 1. Maximum leverage and escalation. Maximum leverage and escalation. Trump often starts negotiations by applying maximum pressure, such as I'm imposing 25% tariffs, 35% tariffs, forcing the other party to respond, which is exactly what Justin Trudeau did, which is exactly what Mexico's done. And then he escalates tensions. He's not afraid of applying tension. He escalates tensions to create a sense of urgency, making the other side feel that they've got to concede to avoid further damage. Now, of course, at this point, he's done nothing other than made a threat, but he's brought emotion and pressure into the negotiation. Forget the Mr. Nice Guy. And of course, in the executive order signing this morning, Larry Ellison and Rupert Murdoch were there, and in both occasions he said, but besides the fact that I'm not sure who's got the most money, but Larry is a very tough business person. He's very tough, very tough, very tough. He admires, and in fact, clearly the same as he uses Putin. He's tough, he's tough, he's tough, he's got to be tough. Yeah, and not, in other words, not afraid to apply pressure and hold the poker face and hold the tension. 2. Unpredictability and chaos strategy. Unpredictability and chaos strategy. He thrives on keeping opponents off balance by making bold, sometimes contradictory statements. The unpredictability forces the other side to second guess his next move, giving him an advantage in setting the terms of the deal. I mean, you saw this the other day, and he's still doing it with TikTok. If I choose to give them approval, the company is going to be worth billions, and if that's the case, so we should be getting 50% of it. Then again, I may not. I may not do it. I might, and I might not. He's keeping them off balance. And the same with Canada, the same with oil prices, the same with, it's just incredible how, and again, this is in NLP, says the most unpredictable component in the system controls the system. As they say, the 2-year-old child at a party tantruming controls the party. Or the dog, I mean, there could be any particular, whether it be a baby, dog, Trump. The unpredictable component controls the system. Unpredictability and chaos strategy. 3. Anchoring with extreme demands. Trump frequently sets the initial terms at an extreme position. 35% tariffs. We'll invade. We'll just take it over. We'll just take Panama over. We'll just take Greenland over. We'll just take it. We'll just take Greenland. Denmark's saying, what the hell? At least, the people in Denmark are staying calm about it. But you see these patterns in all sorts of negotiations he's using there. Trump frequently sets the initial terms of an extreme position, high tariffs, threats to withdraw from trade agreements, so that any compromise appears like a concession from him, even if it was his intended outcome all along, which is exactly what he does. Sets extreme terms, so then the slightest concession means that people feel they've had a win, which of course the unions were doing, years ago. We're going to have 35% pay rise, 35% pay rise. That's what we're going to, the whole country's going to shut down. Remember, if you're talking about the docks, or you're talking about the waterside workers, you're talking about baggage handlers around school holiday time, they use maximum leverage and extreme demands, and eventually they get a 7% pay rise, and the company thinks, man, we've saved 29% on that negotiation. Fantastic. So how do you use extreme demands? How do you use unpredictability and chaos? How do you use maximum leverage and escalation and tension? Now, I'm not saying become Donald Trump, but I'm saying you can learn from some of these strategies. So 1, maximum leverage and escalation. 2, unpredictability and chaos strategy. 3, anchoring with extreme demands. 4, reframing the narrative around winning and losing. Trump frames deals as a zero-sum game where America must win and the other side must lose. America must win. We will win. We will win. We will be the best. By controlling the narrative and appealing to patriotism, he builds public support and pressures opponents into conceding. You can see another form of leverage and pressure where we will win. We will win. This is for our country. We're putting America first. So how do you do that in terms of putting our company first, putting our customers first, putting our product first, putting our mission first? To build support around you. And again, I've got to take a look at this myself. And how do I use it in terms of sales? It's, growth first, sales first, customers first, return on investment first, KPI movement first. 5, he's willing to walk away and test the other party's resolve. He's willing to walk away or delay agreements to test the other side's desperation. If the opponent shows signs of needing a deal more than he does, he capitalizes on that weakness to extract better terms. And that's another negotiation principle. High need, low power. When you're in high need, when you're desperate for the sale, desperate for the deal, desperate for it to happen, you're in low power. So it's got to be, I can take it or leave it. I can take it or leave it. Even if you need it, by putting out that vibe, by putting out that desperation, the other party, particularly if they're an experienced negotiator or trader or deal maker, they can sense it, read it, and know, bang, that's a time to extract better terms. And again, you go, how does Trump know this? Well, of course, he's third generation. Forget his grandfather, but watching his father do these deals and discussing it over the dinner table, which is exactly what Rupert Murdoch has done with his children over the years, and so many high-performing families, particularly in business. I'm not saying you necessarily want to have their morals or their ethics, but the same with the Kennedys. I mean, we went to the home of JFK in Boston, and there on the wall, his father, the banker, in fact, the father had been the youngest president of a bank in American history, Joseph Kennedy. Again, questionable morals and ethics, but on the wall here are pictures of great Americans, everyone from Rockefeller to Andrew Carnegie, a whole range of people saying, this is where we expect you guys to be. Great business people leaving a legacy, making a difference, being able to negotiate, being able to be intelligent, being able to put a structured argument together. This is, again, Rupert Murdoch training his kids from a very young age to be able to put a point of view, to negotiate. He trained them in how to do that. So how are you taking these principles of negotiation? What help do you need to get better, to build these negotiation muscles? We call it the argy-bargy dance. We've got a course in this. We have drills, we have exercises to help you. As we say, you never make as much money as when you're doing argy-bargy. Want some help? If you're committed to getting better at business, committing to, particularly if you're running your own business, you've got to build these muscles. You've got to build these skills. And we have programs, courses to help you do just that. And in the meantime, I want to keep getting better at it myself. Touch base. If you're committed, take action. See you next time. I'm Lee Farnell, and here's an announcement. Hi there, Lee Farnell here, and I've got a special announcement for you. If you're in business-to-business sales, if you're an accountant or a business coach or a lawyer, or you're in technology or you're in software or any business-to-business sales, this is for you, because I can help you triple your business-to-business sales in just 14 days or even less, guaranteed. Now you're saying, come off it, Lee, you're kidding me. Well, let's take a look at this. We've got the proven CZ6 business-to-business sales system that will help you close more deals, increase your profits, and motivate your sales team with no risk, just pure results. What you can do is you can increase your average deal size and your profit margins. You can motivate your team or yourself to perform better with less effort, and you will close more deals faster using this system. You can reduce your stress and enjoy greater success in your B2B business. Now, there's only 50 seats available in this system because you're going to be working in group work to actually work on projects to improve your sales, and you're going to be using the CZ6 system. What you're going to get is 32 mini modules that you can work through. You're going to get 13 bonus tools and templates that in the past only my VIP clients have got. You're going to get 14 days of daily implementation coaching, and if you want to keep going with it, we can talk about how you do that later on. You get the B2B Sales MP3 program. You get proven scripts, templates, and checklists that only my VIP clients up to date have got access to those. You get twice weekly group coaching calls on Zoom. You get exclusive access to the Facebook group, which has not only interaction on a daily basis with myself and other members of the group, but access to tools and templates. And then you're going to get 24/7 Q&A access. I mean, it's just crazy what we're doing here. It really is an opportunity to grow your sales with proven strategies and start closing more deals way better than ever before. Just listen to some of what some people say. Lee, we'll triple our results using Lee Farnell's strategies. Lee's training's been an enormous benefit. I'm going to put another $1 million within 6 months based on what we've learned here. Lee's been integral to our success and operations. Here's another one. Lee's training added at least 20% to our annual turnover and increased margins significantly. Our business has doubled in size and we're on track for our best years ever. Lee's strategies have led to an 1,000% increase in sales and reduced our overheads dramatically. We're extremely satisfied with the results. Lee's tools have had a real benefit, a real wake-up call, he said. Your strategies have dramatically improved my ability to manage and motivate my sales team. Since starting Lee's program, we've exceeded our revenue targets by a factor of 10. Absolutely fantastic. A wake-up call, like an electric shock, getting back to sales basics. It goes on and on. Check out the page. If you're interested, take action. This is really going to make a big difference. You take a look at all of the things that are there. I think we've added it all up. There's something like over $7,500 in value. Our normal fee for this is $1,597. You can get access to it today for $597 plus GST, and you can even break that down into a couple of payments as well. And you get 4 different guarantees to take the risk out of it for you. So take action, and I'll see you on the other side. This really is an amazing offer. See you soon.